So over the past couple years, I've gotten to travel a lot, which has been really exciting, and I've gotten to go to Europe a couple times, which is awesome. And when I go to Europe, I love to talk to Europeans and find out how their lives are different from ours. And one of my favorite questions to ask Europeans is, have you ever seen a ghost? Do you have any ghost stories? Because Europe is so old, and their buildings are so much older than our buildings. There's so many more ghosts there. So, like, think about Germany. Germany was established in the Nordic Bronze Age. It's full of fucking ghosts. So, so I asked everybody if they had any ghost stories, and this girl came up to me. She's like, Meredith, I have a ghost story for you if you would like to hear. And I was like, fuck yeah, please. This is her ghost story. She said, my friend lost her mother when she was very young. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, yes, very sad. Oh, no. And she missed her mother very much. And her mother had given her this My Little Pony doll. Boop, 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 boop. She loved to play with it all the time. Kiss, kiss. She loved this My Little Pony doll. And so she grew up, and she is having a garage sale, and she is thinking about what she wants to sell in the garage sale. So she's in the shower, and she's scrub, getting ready for the day, and she's thinking, maybe I should sell my Little Pony doll. It belonged to my mother. She gave it to me. It meant so much to me, and now my mother's gone. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I wish she could be here to tell me whether or not I should sell the My Little Pony doll. And then she got out of the shower, looked into the mirror, and she looked into the mirror, and carved into her chest was the letters J-A, which spells ja, which is the German word for yes. It was a message from her mother. And I was like, what the fuck? That's how your mom chooses to reach out to you from the other side? By carving letters into your fucking flesh? That's insane. And it's over something so small, like, should I sell the My Little Pony or not? Yeah! Can you imagine if it was like a bigger decision, like, oh, what college should I go to? She's looking in the mirror, her face unfolds into a brochure for Kent College. It's her wedding day, and the ground starts to rumble, and a bloody dead horse comes out of the ground. You look beautiful on your wedding day! I love you! She's handed her newborn child, lifts the blanket, it's just a skull. She's beautiful! Congratulations! It's insane. So while I was traveling, I'll tell you one place that I don't have any interest in visiting. I'm sorry if any of you are from there. But I really just don't want to go to Russia. I'm sorry. This is all just for show. It's for stand-up. Anyway, Russia scares me. It's huge. It's like run by a Tsar, which scares me. Like it sounds like the Russian government is run by a bunch of evil tigers. Like, oh, and the supreme ruler would be called a Tsar. Just a couple years ago, they found a baby mammoth lying atop the ground in Russia. It had been lying there for 40,000 years. That's how desolate Russia is, that nobody happened to pass this baby mammoth lying on the ground for 40,000 years. Fully intact, skin, hair, everything, just lying there. I was telling my friend Jack about this, and he was like, whoa, are you kidding me? And I was like, yeah, isn't that so wacky wild? And about 10 minutes later of me spewing about this mammoth, he was like, oh, wait a second, it was dead? And I was like, yeah, it was dead. If we found an alive mammoth lying atop the ground, we'd all be wearing t-shirts with baby mammoths on it that said, the day the world changed. We would be celebrating Mammoth History Month. I'm gonna go ahead and say the risen mammoth would trump Christ, right? Okay, so sometimes when I like to creep myself out, I will Google image Russia, satellite view, and just look at like the landscape, and it's terrifying. It's so gross. It's got like veins and like cells and like a heartbeat. It's really creepy. So I've created a little game, and I would love for somebody to come up and play it who wasn't here last week. Denise? Yeah. Even though Denise is my good friend, I don't think you've seen this, have you?
No.
Okay. All right. Wait, no, stand over here, because if you get too close, it'll be too easy. Okay, so basically I have taken some pictures of Russia and some pictures of some diseases. And you have to tell me what if it's Russia or disease, okay? Okay, so this is number 1. Is this Russia or a hydatidiform molar cancer, which is a pregnancy that develops into a disease instead of a baby?
I'm gonna go with cancer. I'm gonna go with cancer.
You're correct.
One for cancer.
Okay, number 2. Is this Russia? Is this Russia or Trichuris suris, a parasite that lives in your stomach?
It's Russia.
Yes! Good job. Okay, is this Russia or is this cometocarcinoma in situ, which is a cancer that grows so fast it dies in the middle?
I think Russia.
You're right. That's Russia. Ew. Yuck.
Is that black grass? Like what's
Yeah, the grass is pitch black. This is where Satan lives. Okay, we're on number 4, right? Here's number 4. Number 4. Is this Russia or glioblastoma multiforme, which is the deadliest brain tumor in the world?
I might go with tumor on this.
You're correct. You're doing really well.
Guys, I promise I've never been here.
All right, number 5. Is this Russia or is this gastric signet ring diffuse carcinoma, which are little cells that fill up with junk so their nuclei get pushed to one side like medieval stamping wax?
It looks like black grass, but I feel like there can't be 2 black grasses in Russia. So I'm gonna go with disease.
This is Russia!
Russia's double black grass.
Double black. Here, you get $1, by the way. Thank you for playing. You did a really good job. How I did that was I literally took pictures of Russia and sent them to my brother who's in medical school, and then he sent me back exact replicas of diseases. And then my roommate Armando changed the colors on the diseases to look like land masses. How insane is that? Russia, right? This week, by the way, in Russia, a hole appeared in the ground. It's literally a 100-meter hole appeared on the ground. Nobody knows how it got there. It's amazing to me how much of the world is still so unexplored and how many abandoned things there are out there that haven't been rediscovered yet, right? Like back in the early 1900s, these explorers found an ancient Grecian shipwreck. And on the shipwreck, they found these ancient Grecian tools, and they found these ancient Grecian weapons, and they found these beautiful vases with these hieroglyphs on there. And then they also found a computer. Literally, it is a computer from the year 100 BC. It is this device that is made up of this complex gear system that if you enter in any date, it will tell you exactly what the astronomical positions of that night will be. So it computates. So it is a computer. Literally, the show I was watching about it, the scientists were standing there going, "It is a computer! Are you listening to us? It's a computer from the year 100 BC!" And then their faces melted off and they turned into skeletons and went, no, but seriously, this technology is insane. It wasn't seen again for centuries. Literally, people did not discover this thing for centuries, and like it's the same. It's a computer. And these people who made it probably didn't even realize what a breakthrough it was. You know what I'm saying? How did the decision to make this thing even come about? Was some guy just like, bored today, nothing to do around here. Wish there was something cool going on, like a solar eclipse. I wonder when the next one of those is gonna be. Hey, Jerry, could you invent a computer? What do you got going on today? Nothing? Why don't you go invent a computer? What's a computer? I don't know. It hasn't been invented yet. Go do it. What are you doing still standing here? What do you need? You need some rocks, some sticks, maybe some clay. Just go invent a computer, dude. Let me know when you're done. I'm curious. And then, like, a couple years later, hey, Jerry, I used the computer right after you, and I noticed you had some naked hieroglyphs on there. Just make sure to erase your history before you give the computer to somebody else, all right? Especially with that weird stuff you watch. Two hobbits giving each other roadhead. Oh, you're into some fucked up shit. It's amazing how progressive we've been for so long, and yet we're still so behind in so many other ways. Am I right? Like, for example, why haven't transgenders been accepted into our society as a normal thing yet? You know what I'm saying? Right? Transgenders have been around since the beginning of human history. Literally, there are records of transgenders in ancient tribes in Asia. And we're still weirded out by the thought of a man who wants to be a woman or a woman who wants to be a man. It's like, it's not that crazy of a concept to me. But we're so quick to accept crazier concepts like magic eye. This is a magic eye. If you stare at it long enough, a fucking rubber ducky pops out of your face. A 3D rubber ducky pops out at your face, and this is a piece of paper. That concept is insane. A man who wants to be a woman sounds pretty regular to me, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? I recently conducted a study on Twitter where I tweeted two images. I tweeted these two images, and I asked my followers which image, the one on the right or the one on the left, induces more of a reaction from you. Which one is more unusual? And I calculated it, and 67% of people think that the man in a dress is more unusual. So the image on the left, the less weird image, just so you guys know, this is called a CMB, which is a cosmic microwave background. Basically, it is a photo of the oldest light in the universe when the universe was only 380,000 years old. Basically, through new technology, we are able to capture light from billions of years ago. So this is a picture of back in time. This is a man in a dress. Now, I can't blame anybody for thinking this is weird. This is what, we've been taught is weird, right? And also, a lot of people just didn't know what this was. But honestly, and I don't blame anyone for that either, but seriously, this should be shoved down our throats on a daily basis. This is back in time, you guys. Back in time. Like, right after the Big Bang Theory, back in time. Man in a dress. It's insane to me. It's like we've been progressive in so many other ways. Like Galileo, he discovered Jupiter's moons in the 1600s. The 1600s, and Jupiter is 400 million miles away, and he saw the moons with his eyeballs. And yet we're still like, dude, you see that girl who didn't shave her armpits? Fucking weird. I feel the same way about recycling a little bit. It's like, fucking recycle. Just do it. Why would you not recycle? You know what I mean? It's like the planet is being destroyed. Literally, there are hundreds of thousands of ozone molecules being disintegrated daily up in the stratosphere, and we're like down here on Earth just being like, should I be shaving my butthole? Oops, missed. Anyway, how do you maneuver a razor to shave your butthole? And like, who litters? You know what I mean? What kind of a person litters? I know people litter because I see litter, but who actually does that?
I do.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Look who we got here. It's a litterer.
Yeah, I litter a lot. What else am I supposed to do with it?
Just come.
What else am I supposed to do with my trash?
I'm really glad you asked, litterer. I just so happened to write an instructional song for people who litter, because I think they need it. Would you mind if I performed my instructional song for you?
No, please do it.
All right. Clark, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. This is a trash can. All it is a cylinder with an open top. Just take your trash and hold it over the cylinder and just let it drop. It's easier than most of the things you do every day. There's no excuse to ever not dispose of your trash this way. It's one of the easiest things to do. You might as well try. Then you'll help our planet not die.
Wait a minute. What if there's not a trash can right in front of me? What am I supposed to do?
Okay, no, that's a really good question. What if there's not a trash can right in front of your face? All right, well, these are your eyeballs. There's two of them, they're on your face, they help you see. Point them around you. They'll help you find a trash can, don't be fucking lazy.
Wait a minute. What if I'm right here and the trash can is like way over there? Then what am I supposed to do?
Good question. What if the trash can's way over there? All right, well, this is your motor cortex. It's the part of the brain that sends messages from your eyes to your feet. It gives you judgment and the ability to move your body towards the trash can you need. It's easier than most of the things you do every day. There's no excuse to ever not dispose of your trash this way. It's one of the simplest concepts, so you might as well try. Then you'll help our planet not die.
Wait a minute. What about those times when I'm in my car and I eat every meal in my car? What am I supposed to do with that trash? I'm not going to leave it in there. Someone's going to sit in that car. I got to throw it out the window.
All right, well, let's see if I can help you out here. You are the biggest asshole ever. What kind of logic are you using? I hate you, please leave this planet and go somewhere else where you can be with other assholes. There's gotta be a planet made for assholes where you sit around and smell each other's farts all day. That's the kind of life I think you deserve, the kind where you smell other farts forever.
Alright, but let me just ask one more question.
Shut the fuck up, go smell farts. Leave planet Earth for people with hearts. Planet asshole.